Hey everybody, it's Max. I'm the director of product here at Happily, and I want to show you what Happily can do. So first thing to know is that Happily is an event management platform built from the ground up for HubSpot, which means all of your event data lives directly in your HubSpot account, such as your events, your registrants, your sessions, your speakers. All of the data that you interact with as you're using Happily gets written into HubSpot, so you're able to access it and use it for all the things that you want to do in HubSpot. So any sort of reporting, automation, or segmentation you want to do based on your event data, it's there and at your fingertips. Now, where it all starts is inside of the Event Happily platform, where you can come in here and actually create an event using our event builder. All you have to do is give some basic information about when your event is taking place, the name of the event, the address, all those different things. And then you can choose how you want to run your registration. You can do either a Happily registration flow, or you can do something simple like a HubSpot form. When you select that, basically all we're going to do is go ahead and create the assets that you need directly inside of HubSpot. So any lists that you might need for registrants, attendees, folks that didn't show up or even got waitlisted. You can also set up workflows and emails to get sent for your event confirmation emails. You can even build landing pages inside of HubSpot where people can actually go and register for the event itself using that HubSpot form. On top of that, if it's a digital event, you can create a Zoom meeting or a Zoom webinar to go along with it, and we'll tuck everything together and organize it into a HubSpot campaign for you. From there, you can also set up communications. You can choose emails that go out before the event, during the event, after the event, to all different types of audiences, whether people are just registered or they attended or they did not attend. And then once everything looks good, you can go ahead and confirm all those selections, and we'll automatically build all of this content for you directly inside of your HubSpot account. And when you go into HubSpot, you'll have a record of this event built that gives you easy access to all these things that we built, such as all these lists, your check-in page, the campaign. And even if you want to do something like edit your landing page, for example, you can even open that up directly inside of HubSpot and edit it just like a HubSpot landing page, because it is a HubSpot landing page. So you're able to go in here, confirm everything, take it live, and people can register for your events. Now, if your events are a little bit more complex than something that a HubSpot form can handle, that's where registration flows come in. Registration flows are our way of building our own registration experiences for people. Whether you're selling free tickets or paid tickets to an event, you can come in here and build all these different registration types. You can choose the quantity of them that are available. So if you only want to sell a certain amount of registration types, you can do that. You can choose the pricing, how the fees are calculated. You can do sales tax. You can even ask custom questions depending on the type of ticket or pass that somebody gets. You can have some control over the availability settings, when they go on sale, if they're transferable or not, and what the confirmation message is. And you could build all these different types of tickets or passes or registrations and then make them available for people to register using registration flows. These are the different avenues that you give to people to register for the event. So you could have, for example, one registration flow for members versus non-members, one registration flow for general admission versus sponsorship sign up. All sorts of different registration flows you can build to help people register for the same exact event. When they go in there, you can choose what information shows up on the form, what other information is displayed on the registration flow, the different types of registrations that are available through that registration flow, even what payment method you want to allow. So when people actually go to these registration flows, they can start filling out the form to give some information. They can choose which sort of tickets they want. So here I'll do a general admission and a VIP pass, and then they can do easy group registration. So I can say this ticket's for me, and then I can come in and add information for the other people that I'm registering for the event and check out, and they will all get registered for the event. If it's a paid registration, they'll even be able to check out directly through these registration flows. From there, when they actually register for the event, they'll get a nice, neat, clean email here that'll give all the information about the event that they registered, a PDF that includes like all their passes and QR codes for all the different people that they registered along with themselves. They'll also see an order summary for any paid tickets they had, free tickets they had. All of it will be right here, and you don't have to do anything to set this up. It all just works out of the box. On top of that, the people that register for your events can actually manage their registration through the Registrant portal. This is something that's customer facing, that they're able to go in and see all the different registrations they've done for a specific event. If they have multiple events that they've registered for, they can switch which event, and they can come in here and edit any of the information they give you when they registered. They can even transfer these tickets to other people. So if you have someone registering a whole bunch of guests because they don't know who's going to be coming to the event with them, they can buy all those tickets or registrations and then come in here here and divvy those out to different people in the Registrant portal. Now, when it comes time for the actual event, it's important for you to have a method to actually check people in. And this is where our event check-in tool comes into play. The event check-in tool is accessible to anybody that you give it access to. They don't have to be a paid Hapily user. They don't have to be a HubSpot user. You can simply share a link with them and they can help you run check-in. Now here you can check people in manually on desktop, but this also is optimized for mobile as well. So if you want to be able to scan QR codes with your phone, for example, to check people into the event, you can do that. You can also print badges from here if you designed badges using our design or our badge designer. On top of that, we can do walk-up registrations. If you don't have people registering ahead of time for the event or someone shows up day of the event, you can easily register walk-ups. You can even do session level check-in as well. Moving on from there, as people are registering for the event, checking into the event, all those different things, all that information is written in real time back to HubSpot. So for example, if you want to come into your event record, you can easily see all of your different registrants for the event, their current status. You can see all the people you invited, how many of those actually got registered, how many attended, even how many deals that got open from your sales team after this event, because we'll automatically link all that stuff together. But if you're doing paid registration, we also send all that paid registration and transaction data in as deals. So inside of here, for example, I can go take a look at a deal that was done for a paid ticket. And I can come into here and I can see the person who actually made the purchase. I can see the total amount. I can see which event it was for. I've got line items for all the different tickets that they actually purchased. In here, I can see the registrants that were created from this paid transaction. Everything is perfectly tied together, so it's really easy for you to automate and report on it. On top of that, if your team is like selling to these folks after and opening up deals to people who attended or registered for your event, we will automatically write all that data for the deals and associate them back into the event, so you can easily see event ROI metrics such as total expenses, close won revenue, net revenue, and event ROI on an event level. But since all this data is getting recorded properly and associated properly to your events inside of HubSpot, it makes it really easy for you also to report across your entire event strategy. So you can see your year-to-date performance, attendance percentage per event, registrations over time. There's just an infinite amount of possibilities when it comes to not only doing reporting on specific events, but your entire event strategy. So if you guys have any questions on how to manage events better in HubSpot, please let us know. We're here to help. Hope this was informative. If you want more information, feel free to ask for a demo or shoot us a DM on LinkedIn. Thanks, everybody.